Every morning, the same war begins. Before your feet even touch the ground, the world starts pulling at you. The phone, the news, the expectations. You wake up, and instantly your mind belongs to everything and everyone else. But 2,000 years ago, a few strange men had a secret. They woke up into chaos too. Plagues, wars, politics, uncertainty. But somehow they found peace before the first light of day. Men like Epictetus, who was born a slave, and Seneca, who lived among emperors. Different worlds. Same question. How do I rise above the noise before it begins? This is how they did it. And if you follow their path, even for 1 week, your mornings will never feel the same again. Because this isn't about motivation, it's about mastery. Welcome to the Stoic morning routine, reimagined for the modern world. Waking as a philosopher. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." He began every morning not by doing, but by deciding who he was. Before he even sat up, he'd reflect, what is within my control today? And what is not? This simple ritual, this mental sorting, is the foundation of Stoic peace. Today, we rush to grab our phones, to check the world before we've checked ourselves. But imagine, just for a moment, a different kind of awakening. You open your eyes, and instead of reaching for the screen, you reach for stillness. You take 3 deep breaths, inhale awareness, exhale anxiety, and quietly think, some things today will test me. People may disappoint me, but none of this is mine to control. What is mine is how I respond. That's not laziness. That's leadership of the self. For the Stoics, the first minute after waking wasn't about comfort. It was a test. If you control that first moment, the rest of the day bends to your will. The discipline of discomfort. Seneca wrote, "Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest fare and the coarsest dress, saying to yourself, 'Is this the condition I feared?'" He wasn't being poetic. He was training for life. Every morning, Seneca practiced voluntary discomfort, exposing himself to small hardships to build a mind immune to fear. And you can do the same. When you turn that shower knob to cold, when you let the icy water hit your skin, when your body screams stop, but your mind says stay, that's the exact moment Stoicism begins. Because Stoicism isn't about philosophy in books, it's about training the will. Modern science calls it hormetic stress, small doses of challenge that make your body stronger. The Stoics called it preparation for fate. If you can endure cold water, you can endure criticism. If you can master discomfort, you can master fear. So, before the coffee, before the noise, face one small hardship. A cold shower, a minute of silence, a walk without your phone. The point isn't pain, it's proof. You're proving that comfort doesn't control you. You do. The morning journal, training the mind like a warrior. Seneca didn't start his day with to-do lists. He started with soul maintenance. In his letters, he describes a daily reflection, a kind of dialogue with himself. He'd ask, what did I do yesterday? What can I do better today? What's likely to test me? And how will I stay calm when it does? It wasn't journaling for nostalgia. It was strategic rehearsal, a mental simulation of the day ahead. Modern psychology calls this implementation intention. Visualizing challenges before they happen makes you calmer when they do. So grab a notebook. No fancy prompts, no aesthetics. Just 3 questions. What am I grateful for? Gratitude wasn't sentimentality for Stoics. It was realism, a reminder that everything could be gone tomorrow. What will likely test me today? Someone's mood, a meeting, traffic. That one email. Expect the worst calmly. How will I respond as my best self? not perfectly, just wisely, with patience, courage, or humor, your choice. In 3 lines, you've built a mental armor thicker than motivation quotes. Because the Stoics didn't manifest, they rehearsed reality, the practice of poverty, the freedom ritual. Epictetus owned almost nothing, Seneca owned everything, and yet both practiced the same ritual, detachment from possessions. Seneca called it the rehearsal of poverty. He'd eat simple bread, drink water, wear rough clothes, and whisper to himself, "Is this what I feared?" He wanted to remind his mind that luxury is optional, that peace doesn't come from what you have, but from what you can live without. Now, imagine applying that in your own life. You wake up and resist the urge for luxury. No social media dopamine, no sugar hit, no expensive coffee, just water, simplicity, clarity. You wear something plain. You walk instead of scroll. You sit in silence instead of noise. And for a moment you feel it, the weight of wanting lifting off your chest. That's freedom. Modern Stoicism isn't about rejecting wealth. It's about owning your desires before they own you. Try this once a week. 1 Stoic morning. No indulgence, no excess. Just you and life, stripped to its essentials. Because the richest man is not the one who has the most, but the one who needs the least. The rule of action, focus on virtue. Epictetus taught a simple rule. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control your response. That's the Stoic law of life and the anchor of their mornings. Before they acted, they decided who they wanted to be. Every morning, Epictetus told his students, "When you arise in the morning, remind yourself, today you will meet the ungrateful, the arrogant, the deceitful. But remember, they are not evil by nature. They act from ignorance." That sounds harsh, but it's liberation. He wasn't predicting negativity. He was preparing for it. Because when you expect imperfection, you stop taking it personally. So here's your modern version. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, out loud if you dare, "Today I'll be patient when others are not. I'll stay disciplined when others are distracted. I'll be calm when chaos calls my name." That's not affirmation. That's identity declaration. And identity beats motivation every time. The Stoics didn't hope to be better. They decided to be better. And then they acted on it, one small disciplined choice at a time. When you carry that energy, that clarity into the world, emails can't shake you, arguments can't drain you, failure can't define you, because you've already chosen your character before life tests it. That's Stoic power, quiet, invisible, unshakable. Seneca's morning meditation, the end within the beginning. Before leaving his study, Seneca practiced a strange ritual. He'd imagine his own death, not with fear, but with peace. "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the end of life," he wrote. "Let us postpone nothing." To him, remembering mortality wasn't morbid, it was motivating. Because when you realize time is slipping through your fingers, every ordinary morning becomes extraordinary. So try this. Close your eyes. Picture the day ahead, the commute, the conversations, the moments of silence. Then ask, if this were my last day, would I waste it complaining? Or would I fill it with courage, compassion, and clarity? And then open your eyes. Suddenly, the noise of the world doesn't sound so loud anymore. Because when you begin with the end in mind, you stop living reactively and start living intentionally. Every sunrise becomes a reminder that you've already won the lottery of existence. Everything else is a bonus. The modern Stoic routine, step-by-step recap. Let's bring it all together. The Stoic morning, reimagined for our century. Step 1. Wake with awareness. Before touching your phone, take 3 breaths. Ask, what's in my control today? what's not. Step 2. Face discomfort, cold shower, silence, stretching, anything that trains your will to endure. Step 3. Journal like a philosopher, gratitude, anticipation, response. 3 questions, 5 minutes, total clarity. Step 4. Practice simplicity, eat light, dress simply, walk instead of scroll. Prove to yourself you need less than you think. Step 5. Declare your virtue. Say aloud the person you'll be today, calm, brave, disciplined. Step 6. Remember mortality. Visualize the end of the day and live it well because you might not get another. This is more than a routine. It's a revolution of the mind, a way to rise unshaken in a world obsessed with noise. A reminder that before you build a successful life, you must first build a steady soul. Rise like a Stoic. So tomorrow, don't just wake up. Rise up. Rise like Seneca, calm in chaos. Rise like Epictetus, free in discipline. Rise like someone who knows the world doesn't decide your peace, you do. Because in the end, every morning is a new chance to become who you've always wanted to be. And that transformation begins before the first light touches your skin. This is the Stoic morning routine, the ancient path to an unbreakable modern life. If this message sparked something in you, share it, like it, and subscribe to join thousands of others building a timeless mindset where ancient wisdom meets your modern world.